Let's cut to a clip now from one of the stars of the event. I felt very honoured to be seeing this guy live, Konstantin Kisin. Here's a clip from his 15 minutes or so speech. Let's have a listen.
And so I say to our friends in the world of business, you've made your fortunes by maximising your returns on your investments. We are in the fight of our lives. There is no greater return on your investment than to protect and preserve our civilization.
So that was Konstantin Kisin saying we are in the fight of our lives. John, is that over-dramatising it?
No, it's not. No, and Konstantin Kisin would know. His father, as I recall, was a Ukrainian Jew who moved to Russia, found his way into the Russian parliament during the few short years they had a democracy. He's seen a society falling apart. He knows what it looks like. And he came to England to study. His parents, or his father, while he was in the parliament, I don't know what it was called, in Moscow during that short period of democracy before Putin came in, had enough resources to send him to an English school. He got a good education, became a comedian, and then ceased being a comedian to some extent when he realised that in Britain today, if you say the wrong thing, you offend somebody. It's all right to say gas the Jews, you know. It's all right to, you know, to turn a blind eye to the sheer butchery that happened against Israelis. But apparently, you know, if somebody says something mildly offensive in a joke in this country and somebody thinks somebody might be offended, the police will come knocking. So he turned to serious commentary, and he's utterly brilliant at it. And he made that memorable
And still
line.
funny.
Oh, well, that was actually, I haven't seen him use that humour for a while, because I know him a bit.
Okay, yeah.
And I was blown away. I mean, people should listen to it. It's running mad all around the world now, and that's terrific. It deserves to. Everybody ought to listen to it. If you haven't heard it, listen to it.
Yep.
But he made that comment, you know, the barbarians, we thought they were at the gate, but no, they're not. They're in our midst.
Well, let's talk about
You referred to that in the introductory remarks.
Indeed.
And we've seen it in Sydney, and we've seen it in Australia.
Yeah. Well, we've attended 3 rallies in the past 3 weeks, 2 in Sydney and 1 in London. And they're all the same. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
And as you say, that really is genocide.
Indeed.
I hope people who are singing that know what it means. Israel should be wiped from the face of the earth. You know,
It's
have we learnt
alarming
nothing?
that
the
so
only
many...
democracy in the Middle East.
Indeed.
And people overlook things like it had Arabs in its parliament, has Arabs in its parliament. Show me the other regime across the Middle East in all of those theocratic regimes that has Jews having their say in their parliaments or their places of power.
That's right.